Hey guys, welcome to the second lecture of the chapter Forms of Market. Today we are going to discuss classification of markets. So let us start. Classification of markets can be done on the basis of three types. The main broad three types are on the basis of place, on the basis of time, and on the basis of competition. So let us start with the first type on the basis of place. So whenever we are going to classify the markets on the basis of place, then it can be categorized into three: local market, national market, and international market. Now let us see in detail what are these different markets. So let us start. On the right side of the board, I have written on the basis of place. So do see that I have done the clear markings with the help of lines so that you will come to know. So beside the diagram, I have started with on the basis of place. So please look there. Please see there if possible. Otherwise, just listen to me. You will come to know. It's very simple type. So on the basis of place, first one is local market. Local means from the name we come to know. Local means wherever the product is produced, we are going to buy and sell that product in the same market, in the local market, there itself. That's why it is called local market. So it's a market in which buying and selling takes place in the region or area where the product is produced. So that's it, local market. Then second one is national market. National means country wise. It's a domestic market in a given country, in a particular country where the product is produced. And national market is governed by the regulations of its own country. In whichever country the market is operated, the market will be governed, it will be regulated, it will be run as per the regulations of that particular country. That is called national market. Then third one is international market. Now, as we say the word international, we come to know it's a worldwide market in which buyers and sellers trade in goods and services across the national borders. That means buyers may be from any country, sellers may be from any country. So that's why it is called international market. Nowadays, international market is also very common and we do deal in international markets also. So on the basis of place, we have seen three categories: local market, national market, and international market. Now let us move on to the next type, that is whenever we classify the markets on the basis of time, we are categorizing them into four types. The first one is very short period. Whenever we consider the time period while classifying the market, first one is very short period. Now very short means how much? So the time period is for a few days or weeks. So it may be for few days, say 4 days period, 5 days period, or say 2 week, 4 weeks, likewise. So from few days till few weeks. Now what happens is, since the time period is very short, so during this period the supply cannot be increased and hence the supply remains fixed and the price in the market is determined by the demand. Because supply is remaining as it is fixed since the time period is short, and hence the price is determined by the demand. Now moving on to the second point, short period. Second category, short period market. Short period means its period is less than 1 year, and during this time, that is less than 1 year, during this firms can adjust their inputs like say raw material can be adjusted, labor can be adjusted. So likewise inputs can be adjusted to increase the supply of goods and services. So by adding the inputs, the supply can be increased to some extent during a short period which is less than 1 year. Now the third category is long period market. Now here by long period we mean the market is generally up to 5 years. If we are considering the market period up to 5 years, then we call it in the category of long period market. In the long period market, since the period is up to 5 years, so there is enough time during which all the factors of production and all the cost can be adjusted and can be changed to any extent. So all these factors as well as cost, they become variable in the long period, and the firm is in a position to adjust its production as well as supply to any extent during the long period. That's the advantage of the long period market. Now let us move on to the last category of this type, that is very long period market. Very long period means it's more than 5 years. And more than 5 years is such a long time that all the inputs, everything is becomes variable and can be done anything. So nothing fixed, anything can be changed up to any extent during very long period. So that's it. I repeat in short. Just now we studied the market's classification on the basis of time. In this basis of time, there are four categories. Very short period market, that is for few days to few weeks. Then short period, that is less than 1 year. Long period market, generally up to 5 years. And very long period market, which is more than 5 years. Now the third classification is on the basis of competition. See, competition among the sellers and buyers, it is the most important criteria for classification of any markets in economics. So whenever we consider markets in economics, the main criteria is competition among the sellers and buyers. That criteria we consider. So the various types of markets on the basis of competition among the sellers, here we are considering. So competition among the sellers, considering that the various types of markets are broadly classified into perfect competition and imperfect competition. And under imperfect competition, again there are three categories which we will be studying in the next lecture. As well as this perfect competition is a very important question from your exam point of view, which we will be covering in the next lecture, because as such the length of the lecture will be more, otherwise it will be lengthy lecture. So we will be continuing in the next lecture with this third type, where we'll study in great detail about the perfect competition, which is a very important question. So that's it for today. I hope it helps. If it's useful, then do like, share, and please subscribe to my channel, and also watch the other videos, the other chapters already uploaded on the channel. Thanks for watching.